Childcare centers are warning of rolling closures as they struggle with their finances under new federal $10 a day childcare deals. So the childcare center operators across Alberta are protesting, and in some cases, they're temporarily closing. Meantime, in Ontario, operators are saying they are close to the same situation. They're under pressure with huge budgetary deficits and no option to increase parent fees. So Crystal Churcher is the chair of the Association of Alberta Childcare Entrepreneurs. She runs 2 childcare centers in Alberta, and she's joining us early this morning from Calgary to talk about the challenges for centers under the new plan of $10 a day childcare. Good morning.
Good morning.
Just to remind everybody, the federal government reached these $10 a day childcare deals with every province and territory, excluding Quebec. And they all mandated $10 a day policies by or before 2027. And they included millions of dollars in money for new childcare spaces and for workers' wages. So when these plans were first rolled out, parents were very excited. What went wrong in your view?
This program was underfunded federally from the beginning. As much as it is substantial amounts of money coming into the provinces, it just wasn't enough. I don't believe there was actually an understanding of how much childcare actually costs. And now that we're 2 years into it in Alberta, we're starting to see how big that shortfall is.
Okay, what does that look like on the ground? When you say shortfall, what don't you have?
Well, it's starting to show up in the form of programs having to make decisions to cut services. So, we're looking at reducing staff down to like a bare minimum of what's required for regulations. If you have children that are high needs, there's just not the extra support available to help them in these programs. We're looking at seeing food services cut, extra services like field trips, music programs, those kind of things are all being cut back just to make sure that operators can keep the doors open.
So what you're saying is they may be getting $10 a day childcare, but they're not getting as good of childcare as they would have had before.
Exactly. I mean, you have to ask yourself, what can you actually buy for $10 a day, right? I mean, you can't get a coffee and a muffin for $10 a day.
Alberta Minister of Children and Family Services, Cyril Turton, said on social media this week, it is very disappointing that advocacy groups are choosing to scare families by threatening to disrupt their lives and livelihoods instead of engaging in good faith on the development of a new early learning and childcare funding formula. What's your response?
I feel like that lensing is disappointing. I think that when you are mandated to look after families and children, you should be listening to what parents are saying. You should be listening what people who advocate for children are saying about this program. Our doors open to the ministry, to the government. We have been looking to do engagement. We've been looking to be part of this transformation of childcare from the very beginning. And very few operators, especially from the private sector, have ever been included in any of those conversations. I think that what our approach in Alberta has been with our day of action yesterday is to remove the fear from this for parents. As parents are coming through this transformation in Alberta to a whole new childcare system, we want them to come at it from a place of information. We want to provide them with all of the details transparently of what this program is bringing and what the loss of quality and accessibility might be for them, so that when they get to the end of this and in the $10 a day goal, that they're going to at least be aware of what they gave up to get to that discount.
Crystal Churcher, thanks for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.
Welcome. Thank you for having me.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.